So the first thing we're doing this morning is we're going to get some cash out of this ATM. So I wanted to show you guys how it works. It's a converter, and it's really cool because every time we get out 100,000 rupees, it is 38 American dollars. Or actually, it's 500,000 rupees per 38 American dollars. So that's really, really good.
Oh shit,
and sometimes it's like winning the lottery when you get your rupees. They go everywhere. It's exciting. Yes. Yay, she got her rupees. The hotel breakfast today is a really interesting offering. It is fried rice and noodles, and they also serve a choice of eggs upon request, chicken sausage and egg roll-ups, and various fruit offerings. So of all the options that we were able to choose, I felt like what was safest for me was just the fried rice and the chicken sausage.
Every time I say that, it's mean good morning. To make it short, because it's a bit long, selamat pagi. You can say pagi. Pagi is actually morning. Yeah? And the answer is the same. Pagi, 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 pagi. Yeah? That's the way we say good morning in Indonesian language. Okay? So, yeah. Okay. So we're gonna start our adventures today. We're gonna drive more or less about 2.5 hours from here to the rice terraces. That's what we call as Jatiluwi Rice Terrace. Yeah, and this one is actually one of the most beautiful rice terraces in Bali. Okay, and oh yeah, before we go, right in the back over there is Miss Lisa. That's you. Oh. So Lisa arrived very late last night, and yeah.
So we're on our way to the rice terraces now. We're super excited because it's supposed to be really beautiful. What we've noticed is that the children who are outside, they don't go to school all at the same time. The younger kids go in the morning, the middle school age kids go in the middle of the day, and then the high school age kids go in the evening because their school buildings are like super small. So I thought that was really interesting. Another thing that's interesting is there are tons of wild dogs and cats here. Even when we're eating out, sometimes they get on the table. The cats want to get on the table. The dogs are around the restaurants. But that's very natural here, and they do believe in animal spirits. So they definitely believe in taking care of the stray animals that are roaming about, which I think is very humane. Also, we found out that here, even with the marriages, a lot of times people marry someone of a different religion, and everybody here lives in religious harmony, which I think is really good because I feel like back home so many times people get into religious disputes even within their own families when everybody's belief should be personal and they should be respected and not even necessarily shared by their spouse or others in their family, because everything really is personal preference, especially when it comes to what you feel convicted about. So I'm more of a universalist when it comes to that anyway, and I definitely have respect for everybody's beliefs and don't believe anybody's religious beliefs trump another religion. So it was really fun and neat to see that kind of tolerance goes on here, and there's definitely an air, of peace here, and I think a lot of that peace and a lot of that non-judgment is just about the way the hearts are here, being more open and just being more open to accepting everybody as they are and as they present themselves to be.
One of the temples in the village, as in Bali, at least in one village, at least there are 3 different temples: small, medium, and massive one. The idea is, it depends on the ceremony that they're gonna do. Because each temple in Bali, they have like a special time to do some kind of ceremony. So let's say in Bali, you will always see something happening. Yeah. And as you can see, that one is the one that I'm talking about. That one is the offering. Yeah.
The offering, okay.
Look at this. So this is the offering. Basically, it's all different kind of flowers with different colors, and also cookies.
Oh.
Now basically it could be anything. Let's say you're selling rice, you put rice on it. You're selling candy, you put candy on it. Sometimes they put cigarette.
And the bugs come to it.
Yeah. So basically, offering it just could be anything that you have. So it doesn't need to be something special. Yeah. Because the idea is just, you know, you're grateful that you have that kind of stuff, and then you want to share it with the others as well. So basically,
Except
that's
you
the
feel
idea.
pressed. The inside of the temple where people go to pray 3 times a day sometimes. So while we were out on our way to visit the Jutwali rice terraces, our bus actually broke down. So a little piece fell off the bus, and so now we're waiting on another bus like this one with nice air condition and cushy seats, and it's kind of like a mini charter bus. The one we were on, and another one is actually on its way now to pick us up. So we're just kind of waiting and just kind of walk around the village area, and that's how we saw that little temple while we're waiting on the other bus to pick us up. So a quick update on our bus being broke down. So while it was broke down, everybody was kind of waiting outside. Like you'll see the people behind me. Those are all people in our G Adventures tour group that are waiting on the other bus to pick us up. Well, I decided since it was slightly warm outside, I would ask Hendry, our tour guide leader, if it would be okay for us to get back on the bus. Well, since I was the only one brave enough to ask, I'm the only one on the bus now where there is AC because the bus is still crunk up. So everybody behind me, see them all waiting, see Juanisha and the other people in our group. And then there's more people in our group over there. They're just kind of waiting out in the sun. It's not really hot here though. I would say it's probably about 84 degrees with mild humidity. So it's definitely a lot cooler here than it was when we were at in the Bali hotel that we just left. We're about an hour and a half from there now, and we have about, I guess, an hour to go to get to the Jutwali rice terraces, and then we're going to be bunking there for the night. One of the best things I like about G Adventures is that each night we stay at a different place, and only like a couple of times do we stay at the same place for 2 nights in a row. So it gives us a chance to see all of Bali in the 14-day tour that we're going to be with G Adventures. And then the other days, like the before days and a little bit after days, Juanisha and I are on our own, which is really cool because we can kind of like do our own thing those days. And the days that we're with the tour group, we still get to have a lot of free time included in our itinerary, but all the transportation is AC, kind of like we have now and everything like that. So it's definitely comfortable. And I'm glad I was brave enough to ask if we could get back on the bus because I'm the only one on the bus. And I'm sure that they're hoping that they can cross the street and get back on the bus in a minute because they said it would take an hour for our other bus to come and sub out this bus. And I would say we've probably been off the bus for 30 minutes. That was when I showed you guys the temple and everything. So I will update you guys when we get to the rice terraces. It's definitely beautiful weather here, and the Balinese people are just so interesting.